As it relates to lat pull-downs, there's four primary variables that can be used to improve the leverage of the muscles responsible for producing force to perform the direction of effort to extend the time under optimal tension without having to reduce the amount of weight you're using. They are the number of joints contributing to the lift, the relative position of the torso, grip width, and hand position. Now, as it relates to the number of joints contributing to the lift, when you do a straight arm pull down, you obviously don't have the added contribution from the elbow flexors that you would if you did a bent arm pull down. As it relates to the relative position of the torso, the more upright you are, number one, the greater range of motion you have to move the weight if you're going to do the exercise through a full range of motion, which means more work needs to be done to overcome the resistance. Number two, it's impossible pretty much to generate any type of momentum which would lower the mass to overcome. If you lean back, depending on how you lean back, if you initiated each rep with a forceful lean back, you're going to produce momentum that's going to lower the mass to overcome. Number two, you're going to limit the range of motion, which means less work needs to be done to overcome the resistance throughout the range of motion. And number three, you change the direction of effort, which means you change the recruitment pattern. As it relates to grip width, the wider your grip is, the less advantageous of a position you're putting the primary muscles responsible for producing force to perform the direction of effort. When you go with a more shoulder width grip, the primary muscles responsible for producing force to perform the direction of effort are in their most advantageous position. As it relates to hand position, the sum of the four primary elbow flexors is lowest with an overhand grip and highest with a neutral grip. So depending on what lat pull down variation you're starting with, if you wanted to do a mechanical drop set, you can modify any of the variables I just discussed to extend the time under optimal tension without having to reduce the amount of weight you're using. If you like the information, share, click the fucking button at the bottom of the screen you're looking at, subscribe to the channel, support this motherfucker right here, and this motherfucker right here is going to keep on bringing it.